Hey YouTube, coming at you today with something I noticed the other day, and I also noticed that a couple of other people have noticed this. We all do our water changes, and a lot of times we use pythons and such to fill our tanks with. And a lot of times what we'll do is we'll adjust the temperature with our hot water so that the water going into the tank isn't quite as cold as it was. And I noticed this the other day when I was fooling around with testing my tap water. I turned the water on cold and I got a reading of about 200 on my TDS. Then I turned it on hot and I got a much different reading. So I've put together two small things, one cold water and one hot water, and let's TDS test it. And this is right out of my tap. So at cold, my TDS is 211. Alright, and then let's check the hot water. My hot water TDS is 387. There's almost 200 TDS difference between my hot water and my cold water coming out of my tap. So, what we've got going on is that in your hot water heater, whether it's gas or electric, the heat exchange between the metal that is heated up, whether it's the element on an electric or whether it's the bottom of the can in a gas, causes calcium to chelate out of the water. It literally causes the calcium to build up on the bottom of the tank. Where there's an element, it will build up around the element. Where there is a can, the bottom of the hot water heater that holds the water, calcium will come out of the water and be a white powder on the bottom. And when you turn hot water on, there is usually a spigot that directs the cold water to the bottom of the tank so that when you're drawing hot water out of the top of your hot water tank, it doesn't come in and out at the same time. Your cold water goes to the bottom, heats up, and you draw out hot water. So that sediment gets stirred up, and in that process you get a higher TDS on hot water coming out of your hot water tank than you do on the cold water coming straight out of the pipes. Good luck, YouTube.